chest. My dream, my speed, and my strength. Give me the power to win. Give me the power to win. Give me the power to win. We're flying high.
Yes.
Give me the power to win.
And of course,
Don't be scared when it seems like everything around is trying to pull you down.
and of course, that's the way. And of course, there is time for everything.
Here I come with my voice, here to win. It's my choice. You can dream if you believe.
And of course, there is time for everything under the sun. A time to be born, a time to go to school, a time when you need to serve your fatherland. There is always a time as a graduate. There is always a time as a job seeker. There is always a time as an employer of labor when you need to make that decision of yours in life. But I tell you, this is the time for the show. This is the time for the only show that will give you such information how you definitely can get a job, how you can also get entrepreneur trips and make your life better. Bimbo Adewole is my name. If you are standing there, sitting there, then you must pick up your phones and call your loved ones and tell them the best show is on air. That will give you lots and lots of jobs and give you tips on how you definitely can be a better entrepreneur. Bimbo Adewole is my name. And this is the Bimbo Adewole Show.
They are strong, but I'm stronger. I'm the best, so I pick up my chest. My dream, my speed, and my strength. Give me the power to win. 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 We're flying high to the top. Give me the power to win. Give me the power to win. We're flying high to the top. Give me the power to win.
Mic check, mic check.
That's true. He's back. And of course, most times in your organization as a young employee that works in a new organization, when you walk into an organization, and if most times, I might be wrong, the first person that shows you love, takes you care of you, and of course gossip with you with other employees in the same organization, might likely to be your enemy at the end of the day in such organization. What that means is you must be professional enough to definitely do exactly what is expected of you. Bimbo Adewole is my name. Sincerely, I am getting ready, and let's get on the train. Myself, Mike, and Najat to get on the train and zoom quickly. We are gonna give out over 20 vacancies as we speak on the show. Don't get it twisted. Get your paper and pen ready. Call your family and friends and tell them the only show that will give you job information without asking you a dime or a fee for it is on air. There is only one radio station that will take this voice down. I call it Non-Fiction Radio. Of course, you definitely can say 95.9 FM, whatever you call it. Sincerely, we are taking it to the next level. Bimbo Adewole is my name. Let's take a break. When we come back, of course, I will be settled to make this happen today on the show. Today is Sunday, and sincerely, I am ready to dance and go down, as we say it in Africa. Bimbo Adewole is my name. Every job is always a part-time.
Ọmọ Yorùbá lèmi o. I got too much swagger. Ọmọ I come with swagger. I'm the king of the swagger. I'm a king. Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀? Èmi ló sọ̀rọ̀. Ọmọ lówó ń sọ̀rọ̀. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need more shit, my baby, feel me like. Yeah. Every time I see a girl, I feel like say I'm drunk, and I want to get you, Lord, be my bunk, so I can get you drunk, on down, very young. Later you can call me Don Corleone, cause I'm a bedroom gangster, you know that is on. Plus I'm cussing over, so let's get it on. Relax your body, let me make you come. When I'm done with you, you know I'll leave my bum. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need more shit, my baby. I'm all you don't make me fall in love. Don't be like so I planned before. It's love that make me sing off key like I wish I knew that I don't like the way that I listen. That I'm the key where she listen. And I been G under her string. And then casting over, you know what I mean. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need more shit, my baby, feel me like. Yeah. Swagger, I got too much swagger. I come with swagger. I'm the king of the swagger. Yeah, cause I'm Casanova, cause I'm a soldier. I must get that thing, and you know it. And I know that, Mr. Lover. Yes, you can call me Mr. Lover. Bling, Casanova, I am the bling. She says she wants a diamond ring, so I drink it, cause I'm the G under her string. Yeah. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Feel me like baby, feel me like. Oh shit, my baby, feel me like. I need more shit, my baby, feel me like. Yeah.
And of course, it's still the job show. If you are there, you definitely need to load your phones and get ready to call in. I will tell you the number to call in, and you definitely can talk to me. When I say talk to me, I mean talk to me about all jobs opportunity. Guess what? We are going on it. Definitely, we will be going more of the Arabians and the Africans and, of course, the Europe jobs as we speak today. Over 20 vacancies will definitely be announced on the show. Don't get it. Don't get Come on, be your brother's keeper, get the vacancies across, spread it, not the virus, and let me tell you what exactly is getting on board as we speak on the show. There is only one show, that is the Bimbo Adewole show. Of course, if you are looking for the program's manager's job somewhere in Jordan, then you must get your paper and pen ready. We are going to Brazil. We'll also be touching down somewhere in Rome, in Italy. We will be touching down as well in South Africa. We'll also be touching down in Newark as well. Be touching down in Guatemala. Be touching down in Spain. We'll also be looking at vacancies in Namibia and the Netherlands. So if you are seeking for an opportunity in United Kingdom, I tell you, then you must get your paper and pen ready and pencil it down, because everything, people say the best thing in life is always free. But after that, the best programs on air as we speak is the show, the Bimbo Adewole show, Nonfiction Radio. If you are there, then you must know that when we are ready, of course, we are also ready. Last week, we did talk about the most profitable and lucrative employment that you can pick up in the US, and we did took that analysis from CNBC. Guess what we are talking about today? Sincerely, you don't want to miss it. Okay, then I've got some messages coming in. I will take your messages, Shagun. I can see that as well. But right now, we must get down to the business of today. I said 20 vacancies will definitely touch you. And we are going to be faster than Usain Bolt on the show tonight. Please permit me to be faster. We are moving faster so that we can clear and get all 20 vacancies read to you. And you can do justice to that by applying to those vacancies. You know what? Let me get another music now, Judge, and we will definitely settle down more and make this show on a good one. I just feel like dancing. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Let it go.
Fire, fire. Make a love. There's no other one above.
Damn, fresh on the bed.
Shawty want $1 million. Say make a wire. Told me to wanna cover my girl. He say all our friends are living la vida loca. And for me, my lover. Yeah, you for there for me. You for there. When the boy they hunger, I for try for you. But you say if you no get money, hide your face, hide my face. Make another man picking on my race. I love you, no mean say. If you say make I put one hand for fire, fire, burn. I go put one for fire. Oh, you know mean say. If you say make I put one leg for fire, fire, burn. I go put leg for fire. Oh, dance, give me love, make a love. There's no other one above. Dance, make a dance. Give me love, make a love. There's no other one above. Shukura kilo kosio, shuku sheka, ayashu meka o. Caroline save your drama, I don't need it for a soap opera. Hola, hola, Mr. Olopa. I'm not here to cause wahala. Hello, diva, save your drama. You don't need me in your soap opera. Yeah, you for there for me, you for there. When the boy they hunger, I for try for you. But you say if you don't get money, hide your face, hide my face. Make another man picking on my race. I love you, no mean say. If you say make I put one hand for fire, fire, burn. I go put one for fire. Oh, you know mean say. If you say make I put one leg for fire, fire, burn. I go put leg for fire. Oh, dance, give me love, make a love. There's no other one above. Dance, make a dance.
love, make a love. There's no one, no one above.
Damn fresh on the
Yeah, you for there for me. You for there. When the boy they hunger, I for die for you. Oh, yeah. But you say if you don't get money, hide your face. Hide my face. Make another man picking run my race. I love you, no me say. If you say make I put one hand for fire, 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 burn. I go put one for fire. You know me say. If you say make I put one leg for fire,
Big smoke,
fire, burn. I go put leg for fire.
Fire burn the bumper clock, you get me?
And of course, it's the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio, East Orange in New Jersey. If you are there, you must make that phone call and call your family and friends and tell them to log in and listen live on Nonfiction Radio online and get all the available vacancies as we speak. It's never a news that a South African economy went into recession. And I'm going to talk more about that and also see the possibility of talking more about the 10 of the highest paying jobs in South Africa. But the bad news as we speak is that South Africa, they are already in recession, and it borders on who cares to know as one of the giant economy in that region in talking about South Africa. So if you need to know that what exactly happened, why should South Africa get into recession, what are the measures that brought South Africa into recession, then you must know that the graph is definitely nosediving and going down. South Africa has been rocked by news that has slipped into a recession after its gross domestic product, known as the GDP, declined to 0.7% during the first quarter of 2017, and of course after contracting by 0.3% in the fourth quarter, then definitely you must know that in 2018 we will expect a recession in South Africa. When an economy suffers 2 consecutive quarters of negative economic performance, it refers to shrinking economic output, sometimes also known as negative economic growth or economic decline. In short, it applies that the economic activity of a country is declining. That is never a good thing in South Africa case. It is particularly serious. The country needs strong economic growth to make roads into employment, which currently stand at more than 27%. So in all of that, we will tell you, I should be able to give you the instance why South Africa went into recession. And if you must know by books, it takes few months, probably 2 quarters to get out of recession. So we should be looking at 2019 before South Africa can get out of that recession. You might be asking, what exactly do we mean by recession? Take it easy. I will tell you more what we mean by recession. Of course, I will also give you tips on the 15 highest paying jobs in South Africa in 2018, in case you are considering to have a paid job in South Africa as we speak, knowing fully well that they are into recession as we speak. It's the Bimbo Adewole show. I need you to also get your paper and pen ready. We will be giving out those vacancies as we speak, as you may know it on the show today. Okay, I will quickly do a rundown of the 15 lucrative jobs you can pick up in the South African region. We did start last week. We talked about 15 lucrative jobs in the United States, and we did look at so many. We talked about the nursing, talked about the medical, talked about the surgeons and the lawyers and all sorts. But today we are looking at South African. Okay, we will start from the bottom. This one says electronic engineer. Are you considering to to get a job or to look for a job in South Africa, then you must consider being an electronic engineer. This is the take home. The average take home is 634,548 rands to work as an electronic engineer in South Africa. Okay, then we must take a break. When we come back, we will talk more. I'm losing my voice.
It's up a dice.
Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Oh yeah, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe ń wẹ́gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8. Of me on the pond. Aboki wedding naira. Me want change on for my dollar. 10 billion for my moto. Owó tó kó dání ṣomato. Àwọn àbókí wọn tẹjà, wọn ti gbọ́ sórí mi, wọn kì í wo tẹ́lẹ̀ ni, ẹ kì í ka pépà ni. Ask about me for Ikeja, they go tell you how I dey get down. Log in Instagram, na my story full for time. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8.
Ilé wẹ̀ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, Màrúwá kò tún gbé kẹ̀kẹ́. Lálẹ́ yìí máa rí mẹ́mẹ́, rí sẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi wọ́n mọ̀ tó bá túlẹ̀. Baby girl no dey do yanga, ilé wẹ̀ sí yan ṣé bàbá. Bí ṣe kọ́ fún Ulala, fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, kọ́lé Utuga, ọtí bọ̀ bóyá fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Má lọ sùn ẹgbẹ́, ọmọ mi àná lè rẹpẹtẹ, ṣáyé wá bí báyìí wá rẹpẹtẹ, yé. Owó jàpá nínú bank account, all the fine girls wanna come around. Aboki, where my naira, lálẹ́ yìí mo fẹ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ my naira.
Aboki wedding naira. Me want change on for my dollar. 10 billion for my moto. Owó tó kó dání ṣomato. Àwọn àbókí wọn tẹjà, wọn ti gbọ́ sórí mi, wọn kì í wo tẹ́lẹ̀ ni, ẹ kì í ka pépà ni. Ask about me for Ikeja, they go tell you how I dey get down. Log in Instagram, na my story full for town. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, ó yẹ fún wọn lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀, fún wọn jẹ́ bí ṣe wẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7, my love, iPhone 8.
Somebody bogo, wado bí robo. Ìjó lẹ́gbẹ̀gbẹ̀ ní mò ń jó wà láì mi ò tí ní ṣókò.
It's been mine on the mix.
Idris Pape, IDP Dede, Shino Pena, Ọ̀tẹ́dọ́lá, MC Olúọmọ, Lorenzo, Pankol 100%, Governor Ambode, Pasoma Ọ̀gá ńlá, Abiola Bro, King Smith.
Of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole show. If you are there, we are reviewing 15 lucrative jobs in the region called South Africa. We did talk about electronic engineer, and you will be walking away with 634,548 rands. Of course, the next on the list is consulting engineer. Consulting engineer, you will be also walking away with 640,428 rands. And if you are also, you have a certification as an industrial engineer, then definitely the job says 670,104 rands. That's what is waiting for you. And of course, number 12 on the lucrative jobs in South Africa says here, it says financial analyst. Financial analyst is another job you can consider in the region of South Africa. If you know what it takes to be a financial analyst, then you must know that you need to definitely be there. The 11th one on my list is IT manager. 11th one on my list is IT manager, and this one says if you have a job in South Africa as an IT manager, then you must know 700,044 rands average yearly salary will definitely be what you are taking home as an IT manager. On number 10 list is called electrical engineer. On average yearly salary is 730,368 rands as an electrical engineer. On my 10th list as we speak, talking about the 10 lucrative jobs in South Africa. Of course, on my 9th list is general practitioner. What does that mean? General practitioner is another lucrative job that you can pick up in that region. It is definitely an average of 731,976 rands that you can take home as a general practitioner. Find out who exactly is a general practitioner. Of course, this one says here hospital manager. And a hospital manager here says you will be walking away with an average yearly salary of 734,340 rands. Of course, my number 7 on the highest, one of the highest 15 lucrative jobs you can find in South Africa is mechanical engineer. Of course, it's 757,884 rands on an average take home every year. Another one that you can also consider in South Africa is what I call environmental engineer. An environmental engineer will walk away with 779,328 rands on average every year. And this one says on my number 5th says financial manager. Of course, if you have been to South Africa, I've spent 2 years in South Africa, and I know that South Africa has the strongest financial basement in when we come to African region. So if you are a chartered accountant, or you have ICCA, ACCA, and all financial qualification, it is highly lucrative for you to have a good job in South Africa. So if you have financial certification, that means you can work as a financial manager in South Africa, and you will be walking away with 783,864 rounds as a financial manager. The one on my 4th list is chartered accountant. A chartered accountant on average every year will walk away with 790,080 rands. If you are a chartered accountant and you are seeking an employment in South Africa. The 3rd one is technical and business architect. A technical and business architect can also walk away with 798,698 rands to walk away every year in South Africa as we speak. This is a good one. A corporate lender. A corporate lender will be walking away with 835,584 rounds. 835,584 rounds if you are a corporate lender in South Africa. The number one paying jobs in South Africa as we speak, according to Career Advice, is called Civil and Structural Engineer. Civil and Structural Engineer. This is a big one. You will be walking away every year on average with 843,612 rands as a civil or structural engineer in South Africa. So 15 jobs that you must consider in South Africa. Number one, civil structural engineer, corporate lender, technical and business architect, chartered accountant, financial manager, environmental engineer, mechanical engineer, hospital manager, general practitioner, electrical engineer, IT manager, financial analyst, industrial engineer, consulting engineer, electronic engineer. Those are the 15 jobs that you can consider getting in South Africa if you are particular about the earnings. Bimbo Adewole is my name. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll be talking more on the show.
Check out your my wallet, what day? Me love you very long, 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 long. Pass me your love like a ping pong, cause you ring my bell like a ding dong, ding dong. Oh, cause this love ain't no go trouble no one. I know the feeling is strong, but you is a bandit. Never love another lie. Go tell my friends them, go tell my friends them that he would die for me. Go tell my mama, go tell my papa that he would die for me. Go tell my friends them, go tell my friends them that he would die for me. Go tell my mama, go tell my papa that he would die for me. For so long I've been waiting, oh, waiting for your love and your body, oh. Come take up the money, oh. Pretty baby, I'm a honey, oh. We love you for a very long time, long time. You love me when I get a dime, get a dime. You won't give.
When me give you this, you give me that. Me girl so real, she not a copycat. Baby, whine it like that. Me love it when you giving me like that. Boomba, you are a blessing. You came into my life, no more stressing. The smile on your face seems impressing. Everything around you seems interesting. Don't read me if I saw like do. Take you anywhere you want, go. Teach you everything you need to know. Show you that I love you so. Yali, oh. For so long I've been waiting, oh. Waiting for your love and your body, oh. Come take up the money, oh. Pretty baby, I'm a honey, oh. We love you for a very long time, long time. You love me when I get a dime, get a dime. I won't give you anytime. Girl, if you won't give you again.
Boy, you know that you drive me insane, oh.
Tell me one take away your pain.
Take it away so I will never be the same, oh.
Sugar, your fire can cool.
T.O. Savage is good for your soul.
Patron and king is a ruler.
And I could be your one and only Queen Sheba.
But tell me how because of Palina. Go ask me Angelina.
Lina.
Go ask about the Semina.
Mina.
Me love for you than in a Medina. Take you down to Medina.
honey, oh. Pretty baby, I'm your honey, oh. We love you for a very long time, long time. You love me when I get a dime, get a dime. I won't give you any time.
Yeah, baby, don't know if me love you so much. I want to take you every day to the church. Love you from the bottom of my heart, from the end to the start. You don't know what the rank in me there. What the rank in me there. Go tell them me say that. Me say that. Easy pro, easy pro, easy pro, easy pro, easy pro.
Of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole show. If you are there, you must get your paper and pen ready before I start rolling out my vacancies. I won't lose it. Of course, the voice is still constant. I'll take it slow, and I need you to follow me and get this information rightly. Of course, you can follow us on all social media platforms. You can find Nonfiction Radio on YouTube, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram and Twitter. Of course, you can also look for, alternatively, look for Bimbo Adewole on all social media platforms, and you can join the train and let's do this together. Today on the show, I did promise 20 vacancies. I will definitely dish out 20 vacancies regardless of if I am losing that voice or not. Okay, let's get it straight. We will be looking at good vacancies across the globe. We will also be looking at some vacancies in the state as well. Wherever you can get your jobs done, I need you to quickly put your resume together and your cover letter and send your resume to the employer of labor without wasting much of your time. Remember that opportunity will never wait for you as a job seeker. When you see it, you must go for it. Some will jump at it and never wait for another one to set in. Bimbo Adewole, this is the show. If you are ready, of course, I am ready on the show. Let's do this. It's time for vacancy on the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio, East Orange in New Jersey. Let's play music. When we come back, of course, we'll definitely be moving on to those vacancies. And I need Najaj, you need to load, because we will definitely have more music today as we speak. Every job is always a part-time. I will be back.
You a go carry go, sisi a carry go. Yeah, yo. No be you a the check on no, but now you a wanna no. Sisi Ferrari oh, yeah, yo. Baby sweet, yeah. Baby nice, yeah. Baby do, all the quantity. Show me more taxi, malero boya running. What's in my body, wapa? Oh, I feel my buka, say me, what you want? Baby, boy, I want you. Boy, I want you. Oh, my baby, boy, I want you.
Baba for you, come my love for you. Cause the more you look at me, less you can see my love away. Oriana, getting money like Rihanna. See in the future, Sierra. Nothing gonna stop me or never. If you gon' love me, then love me, oh yeah. If you gon' hold me, please hold me, oh yeah. I'm very sweet, very nice. If you check my bank account, all the qualities. Oh yeah, what you want? Oh yeah.
Baby, boy, I want you. I said
And of course, it's Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio. If you are there, it's time for the vacancies to start rolling out. Of course, my number one vacancy on today's show says we are going to Mexico. This is a full-time job, and it says International Planned Parenthood Federation. They are seeking for programs officer. A youth program officer is needed in Mexico. And it says here, a youth program officer is needed in Mexico. And the requirement for this job says you must be a graduate or equivalent with, preferably with a specialization in a particular field of study. You must have experience in the delivery of clinical services is highly desired. You must have a minimum of 5 years work experience in the sexual and reproductive health or relevant field. Experience in program management, capacity building and training of professionals is also needed. Okay, this one says, it says the location is in Mexico City, and you have the opportunity to be based in the LAC region. This is a local hire. Salary is commensurate with qualifications and experience. Now, take it easy. If you are interested to send in your resume and your cover letter as a program officer, then you must put it together and send it to recruitment at ippfwhr.org. I'll take it again. If you are interested to send in your resume and your cover letter as a programs officer, then put in your resume to recruitment at ippfwhr.org. My first vacancy on the show today, Bimbo Adewole is my name. And of course, my second vacancy on the show says Youth and Family Counselor. A Youth and Family Counselor needed by Youth Home. Youth and Family Counselor needed by Youth Home. And this vacancy says you will be going to Alberta, that is in Canada. We never say no, we never give up, we never turn anyone away. According to the non-profit Children Mental Health Care Center in Calgary in Canada, they are seeking for youth and family counselor. And this one says here, it's a good one, it's a good job. And this one says the qualifications to apply for this says you must have a minimum of high school diploma. or 3 to 5 years related experience, respected in the indigenous community. Job applicants may be expected to provide references from respected members of the indigenous community. You must be knowledgeable about First Nations, Métis, and Inuit communities across Canada. You must have excellent written and verbal communication skills. You must have current CPR and first aid certification. Personal suitability is also considered in this position. So if you are interested to send in your resume, please submit a resume to Wood Homes, Women Resources Department via email. Send it to women.resources@woodhomes.ca. Please note, competition code, of course, you must put your last name and first name, YFC1 or Indigenous 2 lead in the subject line that you are applying for. Put in your resume. The basic line is you must have high school diploma. You must also have your first aid certification. Send it to woman.resources@woodhomes.ca. And of course, number 3 vacancy says People Helping People International. This one is coming in from Rwanda, Kigali City in Rwanda. They are seeking for internship opportunity. It's a full-time temporary job, and you will be reporting to the general manager in Kigali in Rwanda. And of course, the start date is October 1st, 2018. That's the start date for this vacancy. And the benefit says here, you will have shared vehicle use. Housing is a benefit, premium expense covered, airtime and internet provided, 1 return flight per year. And the English proficiency says English as a first language is preferred. If you can speak French, then you can also apply for this opportunity as we speak. Candidates should email a cover letter describing their interest and qualification together with a current resume and a cover letter. Send your resume to hr@pmflrwanda.com. I'll take that again. Send your resume and cover letter to hr@pmflrwanda.com. Let's take a break. When we come back, of course, we'll still be talking more on vacancy and opportunity.
If you don't get money, hide your face. You can call me small doctor. Ọmọ ya teacher. Wọ́n ti gba penalty lọ throwing. Ọmọ bẹ̀ta yé máa sùn, gbà kó jẹ́ ayé máa sùn, bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó, bóyá gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀, gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀, gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀, gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀. Ìjọ tí mo jó lọ́nà tó ń pariwo, èní ń kọ́, ọ̀la ń kọ́, ọ̀túnla ẹ̀wẹ̀, àwa la nílùú wa torí ẹ máa jó lọ. Ọmọ ya tíjà, àwọn girls ti wọlé, wọ́n tún gbé water bottle wọn dání. Ó yá ayé máa sùn, gbà kó jẹ́ ayé máa sùn, bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó bóyá gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀ my belle o my head yo orí mi my belle o my head yo I no wan dey upload throwback money mọ́ my head yo lójúmọ́ àyìn jẹ́ kí fresh máa wọlé my head yo àrẹ̀mọ Gucci bàjọ́ ṣàìbè kádà my head yo mọ́tẹ́rì Ramojago Túndé wáyà my head yo Túndé mọ́ Naija Senegal Congo ọ̀rẹ́jì Limpopo Zambezi ọmọ Nàìjíríà máa sùn ọmọ alájà Ìbàdàn àyànjẹ máa sùn expensive rẹ̀ àbòkí wáyà gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rì Sakuti gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ Sunday gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rì gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ àyìn lóní kúṣí òṣì àyìn Prada òṣì tọ́nà polówó lórí Instagram lóní Versace òṣì àyìn ọdún tuntun láwa yìí a ò fẹ́ ṣẹ́ òṣì àyìn owó tó bọ́ létí àyìn tó wò lọ́wọ́ bẹ́ta yé máa sún tí bọ́ọ̀lì ọmọ tó bọ́ létí àyìn yé máa sún ní ọ̀bọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó yàrá gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rì gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀ gbẹ̀ngbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀rìgbẹ̀ gbẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀gbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjọ tí mo tó lọ́nà tó ń pariwo èní ń kọ́ ọ̀la ń kọ́ ọ̀túnla ẹ̀wẹ̀ àwa la nílùú àtòrí ẹ máa jó lọ. I say keep your money and keep your unre. Ọmọ beta is present. Hide your face. Calm down, alaye. No go play penalty, go throw you. You know he do it. Any money ló ń ṣe ni. Tutti boys, ó pọ̀ létí. Dasigboro. You can call me small doctor. Akéwé jẹ́ ọ̀gá ńlá. Ọmọ ìyá teacher. Ṣáàmù. Ìyanu máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
What do you do?
Play music.
Music. Okay. I go still after.
Oh my God, hey. When she come for the area, say all the man them Joe Ajo, all the boys down Kulugu, say let them dance to Kulugu. You feeling me, baby, Walangolo. I'm the king of the Kunto, and they loving the way I do this uncle. I'm a kawaii and Jogo. Because I love you with all my heart.
Maybe I see something beautiful for your back, oh. You're my sexy rose, my sherry coco. Maybe I see something beautiful for your back, oh. You're my sexy rose, my sherry coco. Maybe I see something beautiful for your back, oh. You're my sexy rose, my sherry coco. Maybe I see something beautiful for your back. You too fine, oh. Baby, you too fine, oh. You too sweet, oh. Baby, I will go the extra mile, oh. I'm feeling for you, my baby. Your waist is 34, your hips 44, and you are 24. I love my baby. Jealousy, jealousy. I don't care, don't care. Baby, I see something beautiful for my baby.
My money growing longer, my money growing taller. If I jam you for corner, I go give you my lala. My money growing longer, my money growing wider, wider. If I catch you for corner, I go give you my money, oh, money, oh, baby, oh, money, oh, baby, oh. Wider, 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 wider.
And of course, number 4 vacancy, big ups to DJ Michael, thanks a lot. Number 4 vacancy on the show as we are rolling it. I've loved this field, sincerely. Programs manager needed in Jordan. Programs manager is needed in Jordan. Programs manager is needed in Jordan and Magneta FZC. They are looking for a programs manager in Jordan, Amman in Jordan, and this is what it says. You must have the requirement. You must have 6 years professional experience. You must have 3 years of project management experience. You must have minimum of 3 years of communication research and MES experience. If you are interested, you must know that you must have technological influence on that environment. English and Arabic is a must that you must speak, and of course, if you can speak French, is a good one for you. You must have the willingness to live and work in developing countries as we speak. Take it easy on yourself. Master degree holder definitely can apply. The application closes on the 10th of October 2018. Send in your resume to Clemens at magneltaconsulting.org. CLEMENCE at Magneta, MAGENTA consulting.org. My number 4 vacancy. Take it easy. We will get through on the show regardless of my crack voice. Take it away, Michael.
Why so good? From the cemetery. Move to the left, to the right. Move to the left, to the right. Baby, move to the left, to the right. And move to the left, to the right. Shake your boom, boom, boom. Shake your boom, boom, boom. Baby, shake your boom, boom, boom. Shake your boom, boom, boom. Bad girl, get wine for me. Sexy girl, get wine for me. Bad girl, get wine for me. Sexy girl, get wine for me. Bad girl, get wine for me. Sexy girl, get wine for me. Bad girl, get wine for me. Move to the left, to the right. Move to the left, to the right. Baby, move to the left, to the right. And move to the left, to the right. Shake your boom, boom, boom. Shake your boom, boom, boom. Baby, shake your boom, boom, boom. Shake your boom,
And of course, number 5 vacancy says here you are going to Brazil as a operations manager. You are going to Brazil as an operations manager. This is happening, and it says you are reporting to the director, Jassy Braga. So this is expected of 48 hours weekly, some evenings and occasionally on the weekends, on calls for emergencies 24/7. Salary is 1,000 Brazilian dollar per month, and the benefit says you have free housing at the ATIV volunteer house, and bills is covered also. Your annual leave is 1 month yearly, and of course the holiday says ATIV office will be closed on all national holidays. This is the requirement if you are willing to work as an operations manager in Brazil. You must have a bachelor degree. If you have masters, is preferably, but you must also have Brazilian citizenship or ability to receive permanent residency. Bilingual English and Portuguese is also advisable. If you can speak that, you can apply as well. In all of this, you definitely can send your resume to ATIVDO Braz, ATIVDobraz@gmail.com. Take it easy, ATIVDobraz@gmail.com. Send in your resume and your cover letter. My number 5 vacancy on the Bimbo Adewole show on Nonfiction Radio, East Orange, New Jersey. We are getting there. We'll do it.
What up? This is Jinx 2 Trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real DJ Big Mike.
Yeah, it's Big Steph. You not rocking with my man DJ Big Mike.
What up? This is Jinx 2 Trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real DJ Big Mike.
Baby, pana, stay like you are. I got you all, baby, pana. Anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, stay like cassava. I get to be cassava. Baby, pana, my love for you will never die. Will never die. Viva, oh baby, viva. Baby, you too sweet, forever. My baby dancing to the lagwaja. Make a take you to Babalada. Viva, oh baby, viva. Baby, you too sweet, forever. My baby dancing to the lagwaja. Oh, make a take you to Babalada. So love is a beautiful thing. Can you they cool my temper? Love is a wonderful, tender feeling. You they give me ginger. So baby, dance me, dance me, dance. The beauty in your eyes, they give me life. Oh, I could give me love, dance. But you say, my people suffer. Them they pray for blessing. My people them they pray for blessing, for better living. I am feeling good tonight. This thing got me thanking God for life. I can't.
What up? This is Jinx 2 Trill. You now rocking with my bro.
I can't explain. Are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thanking God for life. I just can't explain. I can't explain, no.
Yeah. Look, it's gonna be a long time before we stop. Boy, they better know who make the scene pop. All I ever needed was a chance to get the team hot. Only thing I fear is a headshot or a screenshot. Breathe me, them a breathe me. You know they only call me when they need me. I never go anywhere, they never see me. I'ma take it easy. I took girls in the very first text I sent. I don't beg no lovers, I don't beg no friends. If you wanna link, we can link right now. Tell me what's some Drake, it's a drink right now.
No pimple. Yeah, I love your swag and I love your demo. Simple. Yeah. No one can taste, cause you're the best. You made the girls feel like taste. I'm so obsessed, just to see your face. I can't
was my number 6. I love every bit of what DJ Biker is doing right now. Number 6, if you are there, don't get it twisted, don't get confused, just get your paper and pen and keep writing. I won't lose it. We will definitely run this and we'll be through in another few minutes. For 5 minutes from now, we'll definitely be through. So just take it cool, get your pen and keep writing. Number 6, on the Bimbo Adewole show, it's time for that vacancy. We've been running that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 6 vacancy, full-time contract. And of course, you definitely can work as part-time regardless of where you are. It's a 2-month job and more. And they are looking for it. Accounting for International Development, known as AFID. They are looking for social enterprise empowering female entrepreneurs. I'll take that again. Social enterprise empowering for female entrepreneurs, and they are located in United Kingdom. So if you are there and you feel that you can work as a social enterprise with a UK-based organization, well, you must know that this voluntary assignment is a great opportunity for accountants thinking about a career break or transition into a career in international development to gain insight and valuable experience in just a couple of months. You must be professional. You must have your certification. You must also have experience and the ability to be ready to work as a volunteer in Africa, Asia, or South America. Put your resume together and your cover letter. Send it to info@afid.org.uk. Subject it as social enterprise that are ready to work with a United Kingdom organization. Send your resume and your cover letter info@afid.org.uk. Number 6 vacancy, the voice is getting regularized. Don't get it twisted. Michael, take it away.
I know you can feel my pain, girl. Come on, girl. No delay, just please me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby. Please me, please me, please me, please me, baby. Girl, come on, girl, come on, come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, girl, come on, yeah. I mean, we bad guys, that fly guys, that special type of fine guys, that sharp guys, that maybe hard guys, and I have bad guys, that no bad guys. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby. Tease me, please me, please me, please me, baby.
Every time I see a girl, I feel like say I'm drunk. Now I want to get you, love, be my bunk. Try to get you drunk, oh, don't very young. Later you can call me, don't go young. Cause I'm a bad gangster, you know that it's on. Plus I'm kissing over, so let's get on. Relax your body, let me make you come. When I'm done with you, you know go and leave my bum.
I'm back. Don't go some to power. And if you're dead, don't go some to power. And if you're dead, what is your name? Oh, you should be the travel far and wide. You're always on my mind, baby. Both day and night. Oh, what up? And though the stormy weather skies, still my love will never die, baby. It'll be alive. Oh, girl, my gratitude for your gentle attitude I cannot show to you, but girl, I appreciate the magnitude of your sensitivity to my inability to be there for you, to care for you, my responsibility.
What up, it's too trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real DJ Big Mike.
mate. Yeah, and you love me indicate, and it is so concrete. And we never lose faith for making you my soulmate. Get this one straight, say are you married? No matter how them yet, they can take you any date. Do you anything, pon the bed. First thing, early money, medicine. You want me everything. No me woman to me, you mean everything. Yeah, no. My woman, everything. My woman, I go feel by you anything. My woman, everything. My woman, I go feel give you anything. Oh my darling, oh my darling. Baby Joe, you know I be loving you are gone. Oh my darling, oh my darling. Baby Joe, you know I be loving you are gone. You know you need this love. Indeed, babu, boo, 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 ba, 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 ba. Oh no, you make me colo. Oh no.
And of course, number 7 is always a lucky number. If you are there, we quickly have to take this. We gotta pay bills. This one says here, are you an accountant, pro bono accountant? My God, I love being pro bono. So what that means is you will be working for free and you will be working for 8 weeks. That's 2 months. And Accounting for International Development, AFID, are seeking for you. It's a full-time contract job, and this is the benefit. Of course, you have a stipend. You also have accommodation plus 50% off. You also have 50% off of visa and flight. Fluent English is also required. Where are you going to? As a free bono accountant, you are going to Guinea. You are going to Guinea, and that means you will be working just for 2 months for free. This is an excellent opportunity for individuals looking to gain relevant experience in an international NGO with the aim of transiting into sector. What that means is if you are a smart one, you definitely can work for free, and as you are working for free, you are also building your resume, and that definitely can get you that dream job of yours. Take it easy. You must be a professional accountant to apply for this, and underline it. You are working for free. There is nothing coming to you, but you have access to stipends, 50% of visa and flight that will be reimbursed to you. If you are interested, put in your resume and your cover letter to info@afid.org.uk. info@afid.org.info. Number 7 vacancy on Bimbo Adewole Show, Nonfiction Radio, East Orange in New Jersey. Najaja, Michael, let's do this.
What up? It's Jinx Trailer. You now rocking with my bro, the real DJ Big
I say, Monica, don't be today. Me and you done the fight, that day. I no go push you, but I go change my ways. I go reduce the banana. I no go do it again. If you leave me, now I go there. Sick of it, baby, now I go there. My baby, if you leave me, now I go there. Sick of it, baby, now I go there. Yeah, only you go for the food, I no go play for the food, no be April food,
What's up, New Jersey? It's your boy Murph, and I'm here on Nonfiction Radio to tell you about the best way to turn up whenever it's time to celebrate. I'm here to tell you about that Wavy Baby. Right now, we off that Wavy Baby drink. Make sure you visit www.wavybabydrink.com or follow us on Instagram @WavyBabyDrink so you can try that blue pineapple, green apple, and peach passion flavor Wavy Baby. Wavy Baby, don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Don't worry about what's in my cup. No need for a chaser. Fill that thing up. Wavy Baby.
If you want that 100% unprocessed virgin hair, shop at B. Antonio's Hair and Beauty Supply, 114 1st Street, Elizabeth, New Jersey. Open 7 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Contact 908-353-6346. We are also available online, www.bantoniohairsupply.com. Make sure you follow us on IG, BAntonio_908, the hair supply you need.
The next big thing, the heavy hitter DJ Walla, and that new trend has arrived by Avore Couture. When it comes to that drip, there's only one place to shop. Visit shopavore.com. Wholesale and retail available. Visit the new showroom, 134 Evergreen Place, East Orange, New Jersey.
One in 3 adults in America have pre-diabetes, but most don't know it. To let people know it can be reversed before it becomes type 2 diabetes, professional basketball player Julius Randle is doing everything in reverse.
I'm only dunking with reverse windmills. I drove the whole way to practice in reverse. I don't recommend it. This move's called the reverse shuffle. I do recommend it. And it took me months to learn how to speak in reverse, like this. Years 10 almost for diabetes type 2 with living Ben has mama. In other words, my mom has been living with type 2 diabetes for almost 10 years. So together, we want to say to the 84 million Americans at risk, exercise and healthy eating can help reverse prediabetes. Start by taking a simple 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Bet he can't say that in reverse.
Hey, what up? It's your boy DJ S.1738. And you know me and the rest of the gang, man. Each and every day we like to roll around in fresh whips. And we like to keep our whips clean too, man. So if you're in Patterson, New Jersey, go down and see Jay's Soft Touch Car Wash, 6971 Montgomery Street, 973-914-9105. They got the lava wash special for $18, the liquid wrap, the 3M vinyl wrapping, auto body repairs. It's a one-stop shop, baby, for all the fresh whips you got out there.
Nonfiction Radio. Since 2012, we've been flooding the airwaves with content, music, talk, and so much more. And now we've elevated from the basement to the top floor. Join us at our new location, 134 Evergreen Place, Suite 904, East Orange, New Jersey. 7 days a week, we are working. Jersey's #1 radio station. Download that free app now. Jersey, let's go.
When you were a little kid and you thought about what you wanted to be, teaching was at the top of your list. But things changed. And as you got older, teaching didn't seem like the best option anymore. So you're thinking you'll be something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Now you want to be a doctor. You don't think teachers save lives? 25 at a time. An actress? Try playing a different role every time the bell rings. How about a scientist? Ever heard of physics? Chemistry? Who do you think teaches that? Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, and taking learning far beyond the four walls of the classroom. It's time to recognize that great things are happening in teaching and put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Find out how you can make more at teach.org. Make more. Teach. Brought to you by Teach and the Ad Council.
What up? It's your Jinx 2 Trill, and you now rocking with my bro, the real DJ Big Mike.
I say, Monica, I say, hey. Me and you done they fight, don't they? I no go pursue man, I go change my ways. I go reduce the banana, I no go do it again. If you leave me, now I go there. Baby, now I go there. My baby, if you leave me, now I go there. Baby, now I go there. Yeah, only you go jump on the food, I no go play for the food, no be April food, baby, a prefu, cassava for two, baby, all for you, oh my baby, forgive, I don't go do it again, oh my baby, forgive, I don't go do it again.
And of course, it's still the Bimbo Adewole Show, Non-Fiction Radio. I will take 2 more vacancies, and I will definitely let it be and allow Michael to do justice to keep dropping those songs till 4 p.m. as we speak. So let's take number 9 vacancy. This one says City Coordinator. Needed City Coordinator. City Rise, they are seeking for City Coordinator in Nairobi. This is a full-time job. And it says here, if you are interested to work as a city coordinator in Nairobi, this is for you. Take it easy. The responsibility requirement is a bit accessible. This one says you will be they are looking for candidates who demonstrate a passion for breaking new grounds to lead social change. And this one says you must have a minimum of 5 years professional experience, including a minimum of 3 years of demonstrated experience in working with local community organization, including development and implementation of strategic plans and implementation of programs is preferred. So if you can do this, I need you to put your resume together, and the benefit says here, this is an outstanding opportunity for highly motivated professional to assume a pivotal role in the evolution of a fast-growing, highly respected initiative. We are seeking an individual of outstanding quality with respected track record. Compensation and benefits will be competitive and commensurate with experience. Send in your resume and your cover letter to jobs@cities-rise.org. Jobs@cities-rise.org. My number 9 vacancy. Take it away, Michael.
A day heaven, yeah. She know it's my low, she be a level. I go carry my woman, we go fly away. Because when money no day, now my woman day. I go show you I love you every night and day. I am lucky to have you as my woman, yeah. Baba my genji, yeah, my genji show.
I like that. Of course, this is number 10, and this one says Data Security Officer. I just love every bit of this. Data Security Officer needed not in London. This is in Germany. So if you can work as a Data Security Officer, this opportunity will start in November. Put it together, and this is what you need to work as a Data Security Officer. This opportunity to shape and professionalize an innovative educational provider with your expertise and creative input, focusing on the safety and sources of their students, the atmosphere for an innovative and fast-growing social startups. You must be fluent in German and English language to apply for this job. You must have a minimum of your first degree and experience as a data security officer. You are going to Germany. This is what it says. Send your resume and your cover letter to recruiting@kiro.ngo. recruiting@kiron.ngo. 10 vacancy on today's program. Apology that I can't do 20 vacancies. I definitely will make up on Sunday, coming on Sunday. A big thank you to everybody that participated on the show, that made it work. I almost walked out because the voice became cracked, but it's okay. Lockdown, Najat locked it down, and Michael locked it. A big thumbs up to you guys. Thanks so much. And of course, we will be doing it again next week. We still got some minutes, so I will leave you with the best man on the turntable to do justice to this. Why I take my leap. 10 vacancies gone today on the show. Abimbola Adewole is my name. In case you need to catch me, of course, you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook. Look for Bimbo Adewole, The Job Show International. You can also catch me with Nonfiction Radio or social media platform as we speak. You know what? There is time for everything. There is no job that is permanent in life. If you don't work out of the job will definitely work out of you. That means every job is always a part-time. Bimbo Adewole is my name. Let's enjoy the music. I'll see you next week. Bye for now.
What up? This is Jinx to the Trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real. What up, it's Jinx to the Trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real. What up, it's Jinx to the Trill. You now rocking with my bro, the real.
Come on, ladies. For now, make it rotate. For now, make it rotate. I'm new in town. I like where you rotate. Baby, rotate. For now, make you see I'm new in town. Because of the girl I relocate. Make you relocate. Now you want to know I'm new in town. Because of the girl I relocate. Baby, rotate. I'm new in town. Because of the girl I relocate. Baby, rotate. Now you want to locate. Rotate. Why you rotate? Girl, I don't like when you rotate. See, I just fluctuate. Everything me and it wait. Already me a corporate. I get your money like that you get. Bitch, your father, I go for straight. And if you don't play, we go debate. Finally from it. Come make I give you the update. I did it to niggas, we educate. Don't really trade, really frustrate. Come baby girl, make we relate. Anything with you want, I orchestrate. Red body, anywhere where you want go, we go migrate.
Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Them girls just they feel me now. Cause I get some money, then they feel me now. Back then they do me anyhow. I don't get some money, they wanna get down. They want hold me for ransom. Cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They want know where I come from. I they run since from Lagos to London. All the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. I say all the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. They hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body. Oh yeah, move body. Make you ring alarm. Oh yeah, shake body. Décalema, sagacité, équilibré, farotema, décalé, cricata, pam, pam, somunto, calopere. All the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. I say all the blessings and love I they see just they make me they shout hallelujah. They want me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. They won't hold me for ransom cause I'm young and I'm rich and I'm handsome. Oh yeah, shake body.
My real.
You not rocking with my man DJ Big
Where's
Mike.
my Johnny?
Get it.
Johnny Boy. Do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, 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 if I know